But now the runners and riders for this Coral Cup from Graham.
And Chairman's horse, Lord Vesti, Castle Sweep, heads the weights here. Richard Johnson at 14 to 1. Mandis Mantino 25 to 1. Philip Hyde. Martin Pipe well represented in the race. One of his runners is Visor, that's Allegation 20 to 1, and Tony McCoy rides that. Direct Route 16 to 1. Norman Williamson, Mystical City 25 to 1. David Casey claiming 3. Tullymurray Toff is down to 9 to 2. The favourite Ed Callahan rides. This horse has been aimed at the race. Executive Design 20 to 1. Peter Niven, Kiss Air 25 to 1. Richard Dunwoody, Supreme Lady 8 to 1. Jim Cullity rides. Family Way 14 to 1. Francis Woods, JP McManus, 2 runners in this race. Family Way scheduled to wear a green cap. Blast Free is 12 to 1. Mick Fitzgerald. Rawby Blinker 12 to 1. Conor O'Dwyer. Number 13 is Non-Vintage, 50 to 1 for Billy Worthington. Copper Boy, a possible front runner, 10 to 1. Brendan Powell. Dr. Lloyd, 40 to 1. Glenn Tormey. Nijmegen Blinker, 25 to 1. Derek Byrne. Metastasio Blinker, 25 to 1. Harry Rogers. Ella Marta, 12 to 1. And Jamie Railton. Big Strand, 16 to 1. Jamie Evans. Tama Paul Blinkered, 66 to 1. Ben Moore claims 7. Lying Eyes Blinkered, 50 to 1. John Power claims 7. Guy Sard is Blinkered, that's a 40 to 1 chance. Chris Maud. Fatak is 50 to 1, Sean Curran. Sesame Seed, 33 to 1, Jamie Osborne, number 24. And then more, 25, C Victor, 16 to 1, Dean Gallagher. Ballyrahy Boy, 33 to 1, Charlie Swan. Ethan Gale is 66 to 1 for Richard Hughes. Edgemore Prince doesn't take part, but the field completed by Scottish Wedding, who's 100 to 1 chance for Robert Massey. That's the lineup for the Coral Cup. It's over 2 miles, 5 furlongs. They jump 10 flights of hurdles.
Just must break in here. Do you remember the morning line at 9 o'clock this morning? Big Mac was talking about someone reminiscent of himself. It was this man in the papers who was snoozing, fast asleep, a big fat man here at Cheltenham, obviously enjoying. He's awake. Here he is. He has now woken up, and I think he's off to go and have a drink. He deserves that. It's been a long, hard day. Same waistcoat as well, Brian.
He goes to the well-known Derek Thompson sartorial school, and he was probably actually listening to the morning line at the time he slept.
He'll do anything to get on.
Is Mantino and C Victor all at 16 to 1. At 20 to 1, Castle Sweep, Allegation and Kisser. And then at 25, Ballyrahy Boy, Metastasio, Mystical City and Nijmegen. Also 25 to 1 is Sesame Seed. At 40s, Dr. Loynton, Guy Sart. 50 to 1, Fatak, Lying Eyes and Non-Vintage. At 66 to 1, Eton Gale and Talapur. The rank outsider here, you can have 200 to 1 Scottish Wedding.
Well, we've already looked at Castle Sweep. Let's have a look at Mandis Mantino. Had good hurdle form start of the season, then went over fences. Never really took to them. I just, more than the fact that he didn't take them, I think things just didn't quite go his way. I'm sure he'll go back over the fences next season, but he's not out of it here. One of the toughest looking horses in the field is Mystical City. He's a horse we've seen 2 or 3 times, trained by Willie Mussint, and another one not without a chance. But let's have a look at the eye catchers now. Mandis Mantino for us, looking at them in the paddock. Mystical City took Graham's eye. Tullymurray Toff, C Victor, they're warm for that down in the betting ring. And Easy to Back, Family Way and Supreme Lady.
Tullymurray Toff was a 10 to 1 chance when betting open last week. It was 6 to 1 on the course it opened. It's now on the shoulders, 9 to 2. Hills are going round and back in Tullymurray Toff. 9 to 1 bar the one, that's Supreme Lady, quite easy to back. 10 to 1 Copper Boy, there was a move of that, gone back to 10 to 1. Ella Marta has been back from 12 to 1 into 10 to 1. But the Springer is no doubt the horse I told you on the morning line. This C Victor, Corals went 33 to 1 this morning. That was taken 25 to 1, 20 to 1, 100 to 6, 16 now, 14 to 1. They're showing against that C Victor. That's the Springer in the market, the one they've gone for each way.
Blast Freeze has been very lightly raced. She's been off the track for comparatively a lot of time, and then when she came back she fell, but she was going really well, looking like a winner that day, and has confirmed that comeback since, running pretty well against Dual Image. Certainly one with a chance, although she has right in the handicap, 10 stone 4.
Get your heads back, Jockey. We're not ready. There's one mean kick. Get your head back off the gate.
Further supports the C Victor 12-1 from 14s.
You're right now. Come on.
Bunching up on the inside, a little bit slow to stride was Eton Gale. They make their way rushingly towards the first. Copper Boy up with the front and Allegation, and these two leaders that go down to the first, of which they all jump safely. So it's Copper Boy leading to Allegation in second, and Tully Murray Toff on the outside. Taking quite a keen hold is Rawi, and then behind these and racing well at this early stage is Direct Route. They come down towards the second. It's Copper Boy who led out here. Just skip through the top a little bit. They're all safely over the second. The back marker is Big Strand. Copper Boy and Allegation sit 1 and 2. Wide on the course in the dark colours is Guy Sart. That goes the third. Dr. Lloyd racing prominently. Rawi the inside with Sesame Seed. Also racing prominently is Kiss Air. Rank outside, a Scottish Wedding is behind these, and the big favourite Tully Murray Toff, that's in a good position too. Big Strand towards the back, and also at the back at this stage is Family Way in company with Supreme Lady, but a long way to go. They've only jumped 2. Swing left-handed then and make their way down towards the 2-mile start. It's a confirmed front runner, Copper Boy. A very keen hold going down to the start, rather overshot the mark, but leads as they come down towards the third flight. 2 in second place, Allegation, Wide Guys up, these are 1, 2 and 3. Dr. Loin sitting in 4, and then Family Way the inside with Ella Martin prominent now. Castle Sweep in a good position, then Kiss Air. Then Tully Murray Toff races midfield on the outside, the gamble of the race, C Victor, the very pale colours, the outside of the quarter jacket, Mestastasio. Quite a rush on as they come down towards flight number 4, and a grand sight it is. 28 handicap hurdlers in this Coral Cup coming down towards the 4th flight, and they're headed by Copper Boy under Brendan Powell. Black and white Allegation, green cap nearest to us Guy Sart, a line of 3 as they come to it. On the inside races Dr. Loint and Family Way in a good position, and also Rawi. Then behind these comes Castle Sweep, Mestastasio behind that. Tully Murray Toff racing midfield, Nijmegen, also Mendes Mantino, and C Victor and Blast Freeze midfield as well. The back marker at this stage as they race away from us is just on the inside Supreme Lady and Scottish Wedding nearer last and first. Also Big Strand is out the pack as well. So they race away from us, and it's Copper Boy that shows the way to Allegation and Guy Sart. Rawi is racing in the 4th place now, Dr. Loin 5. Mestastasio has improved through into 6. Sesame Seed runs a rail 7. Castle Sweep holds a good position 8. Ella Martin 9, then C Victor 10, then Nijmegen, and then Blast Freeze, and then Tully Murray Toff, and they race down the hill and away from the stands with Mystical City towards the back.
Flights 5, 6 and 7 down the back. Guy Sart on the far side of Allegation, and Copper Boy in the maroon jacket as they take this next one. The leaders stream over. The inside is Rawi. Dr. Loint is handy too with Mestastasio towards the outside. Family Way lost his position quite badly passing the stands, trying to improve again on the inside. The favourite Tully Murray Toff is back in the midfield. A bit of work to do at this stage. On towards the next then, Copper Boy from Guy Sart, the near side, and the white cap Rawi going very strongly in JP McManus's colours. Then behind these, a good jumper, Allegation took that one to the lead there, followed by Nijmegen, who's improved nicely. Dr. Loint on their heels too, as they begin to climb on the far side. And up front, Copper Boy, Guy Sart, Allegation. And then in 4th is Rawi. Dr. Loint, Castle Sweep, the top weight, improving nicely. Mestastasio towards the outside. They're chased by Mendes Mantino as they take the next. Kiss Air back in the field. He's hard at work now on Tully Murray Toff. He's on the wide outside in about 8th or 9th place, trying to improve on them, and just stumbling at the top of the hill was Direct Route, but up to the top of the hill then on the inside Copper Boy from Allegation. Then behind these Mestastasio, Castle Sweep, and still there on the inner is Rawi.
A little bit of freewheeling as they come down the hill, and it's Allegation, one of the 4-pipe team in the black and white, that takes it up. Allegation with Mestastasio, the stripes leads on the outside. Guy Sart is still there with chances from the back. Eton Gale is making ground wide. Castle Sweep in the firing line, and all but fell there, Copper Boy, but he went right out of the race. They come down towards the second last, and it's Allegation, and Tony McCoy looks round. The white cap is Rawi, the stripes leads Castle Sweep under Richard Johnson, the chairman. Direct Route's being pulled up. Here we are, 2 out, and it's Allegation in the lead to Castle Sweep the outside. Mendes Mantino is starting a rush now. Then behind these, Eton Gale and Rawi. They make the final turn, 1 to jump in the Coral Cup, and it's Allegation and Tony McCoy with Castle Sweep in close pursuit in second place. Here comes the top weight Castle Sweep to come and press the long-time leader Allegation. They're 4 clear of Mendes Mantino. This is the last, and Castle Sweep dives at it, but he still just has the lead to Allegation the far side. On the very wide outside, Tully Murray Toff and Tarma Boar, and Eton Gale. It's a big race for places, but it's a big battle up front. Allegation in Castle Sweep, 1 and 2. Tava Poor, and with the red sleeves, Big Strand is cutting through the pack like a knife, but at the line it's going to be very close to this. Allegation, oh, very close. Allegation, Big Strand and Castle Sweep. Then Tullamurray Toft and Tava Poor and Dr. Lloyd. Behind these came Ballyreehey Boy, and after that one Mystical City, and then came Eton Gale, and then the field trailed back to Copper Boy, and in the end C Victor was last of all. And so the result of this, the Coral Cup, it's gone to a nod, and oh, it's a very, very close call indeed. The judge calls a photo to separate the flying at the finish Big Strand for Martin Pipe and for Jamie Evans. Has he beaten his stable companion Allegation in the black and white colours there, and Tony McCoy? The top weight Castle Sweep has run an honourable race. It's a very close call indeed, and I think we might even find that the favourite Tullamurray Toft has finished fourth. One stride past the post, half a stride past the post. Big Strand has got up. He might very well have got up on the line itself to deprive Allegation. Another triumph, though, whatever the result, for the Martin Pipe yard.
Big Strand is returned at 16-1. Big Strand, a 16-1 chance. It was 22-1 in the offices this morning, and the runner-up Allegation is sent off at 20-1 for the runner-up Allegation. The other SPs are coming in, but Big Strand is 16-1 and Allegation 20-1.
Well, it looks like another triumph, yet another, well, it is another triumph for Martin Pipe and for his Australian jockey, Jamie Evans, if he's got up, mind you, because Tony McCoy on stable companion Allegation was very much involved. It'll be in a matter of inches.
Wow, wonderful race. Watching it on from here looked more like a mini Grand National, all those runners, and then Simon Holt taking over the commentary. Going down to the last, Allegation, he'd been up there in the firing line for most of the way and took advantage of a last mistake by Castle Sweep. I thought maybe he might have won, but for that mistake. And Jamie Evans, who's been with Martin Pipe for a little while now, champion jockey in Australia, just beginning to get going now, get a few opportunities for Martin, and it'll be far and away the biggest day of his career in England anyway. And look for all the world as though it was a dead heat from our picture. Mac, ever been a dead heat here before?
Yes, there has. Way back in 1953, greatest in the Hunter Chase. There was a dead heat, Dunboy and Merry dead heat. Merry was ridden by Gay Kindersley. And in 1951, there was a dead heat in the Malmare Fleet. So there have been two dead heats at the festival, but you've got to go back to the Hunter Chase in 1953 for the last of them. Desperately close here, as you can see. But the result coming in now, coming in.
First, number 19. Second, number 3. Third, number 1. And fourth, number 6. The full result of the Coral Cup. First, number 19, Big Strand. Second, number 3, Allegation. Third, number 1, Castle Sweep.
Well, Tullamurray Toft has satisfied his each-way backers by squeaking into fourth place, running on into fourth place, running on very gallantly. But Castle Sweep was the unlucky horse of the race, really, because but for that mistake at the second last, he would surely have won. Never mind, all credit to Jamie Evans. He had a nasty injury last year and went back to Australia in quite bad trouble, unable for a while to earn his living, but he's come back strong. Here's the photo finish.